Le Grand Dame.
Free at last, free at last. Le Grand Dame is free at last.
And you hear the sirens in the background because we're recording in New York City. And
it's like all PR, perception, and I resented it.
Taylor and Travis and Taylor have gotten engaged. How do you get Taylor Swift a ring? Like, how do you even...
I don't know.
You know he's got to be like, damn. I mean, he's got money, but he ain't got Taylor Swift money. The Real
my
Housewives...
favorite show in the world. I love it so much.
The Real Housewives of Miami, man.
Rotten orange.
It is... It really
gives, man.
It gives.
Yeah.
Good shit talker.
She is. She's
sweet.
I don't know if she's a good shit talker. I disagree.
She's a good shit talker.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay. You're not the number one gal in the group. No.
Okay.
All right. We are back. Rapaport's Reality. My name is Michael Rapaport.
And I'm Kebe Rapaport.
And this is Rapaport's Reality, our podcast where we discuss, deep dive, all things reality TV, all things popular culture, and a few comings and goings, anecdotes, if you will, about our relationship, hence the title, Rapaport's Reality. If you've never listened to Rapaport's Reality, subscribe, rate, and review. Welcome. I should say welcome and then subscribe, rate, and review. I say welcome, thank you.
Thank you.
And also subscribe, rate, and review. And I know it's annoying to ask for subscribe, rating, and review, but for some reason, it does do something to the algorithm. If you like something, ask us to do more of it. If you don't like something, you could ask us to do less of it. But welcome to Rapaport's Reality as we are heading into the fall. Summer is...
Yeah, I know. My favorite time of year is coming. And there's
Fall's perfect.
I know. It's just great. There's that little slight breeze this morning. Sun was shining.
Don't get used to it.
I walked to get my coffee. You keep saying that, but I don't think we're going to have...
It's coming.
An Indian summer.
Indian summer is going to come.
Okay.
Because as of September 3rd, the recording of this Rapaport's Reality... Yes, I went out this morning with 2 shirts on.
Well, I won't put away my booty shorts and my tank top yet, though.
No, don't put away your booty shorts and your tank top, if nothing else, because we like you to wear it around the house. Rapaport's Reality. So much going on. I don't even know where to start, but we had a little bit of a controversial documentary watching the other day. One of the most controversial figures of the last 5 or 6 years who has nothing to do with politics. And I am talking about no other than Jussie Smollett. Jussie Smollett, the actor, the former actor from the show. What was the name of the show? With Taraji and...
I never watched it. I don't know.
The fuck was the name of that show? Man. Oh,
it was
man.
like a
Terrence and Howard.
One word name of a show, right?
Yes.
Spotlight.
Anyway.
I don't know. Never got into it.
It wasn't The Crown or The Kingdom. No. It was something like that. But Jussie Smollett, who, of course, unless you have been hiding under a rock for the last 6 years, was in Chicago at 2:30 in the morning in one of the coldest nights in the actual history of Chicago.
Right.
He was going to get a Subway sandwich, and he was allegedly attacked by what he called 2 Caucasian men. And these 2 Caucasian men allegedly, based on his description of the incident, tried to put a noose around his neck, and they said that he was in MAGA country at 2:30 in the morning, not 2:30 in the afternoon, 2:30 in the morning.
As he was coming back from Subway sandwiches.
On the coldest night of that winter. Anyway, the case was just discussed and talked about and politicized, and oh my God. And I will say that Kebe, my wife, was the first person in my life, the first person that I heard when this was coming out 2 or 3 days afterwards, where it was all over the news, and vice president at the time. No, Kamala Harris wasn't. She was Kamala Harris, Joe Biden. I mean, everybody was talking about this. Trump was president because we're showing this in the documentary. He said it's a terrible thing, and everybody said, and obviously it seemed like a terrible thing.
Not to me.
And Kebe said,
the second that it came on the news, I was like, fake. That's the real fake news.
And we didn't know, and obviously Kebe didn't know.
I remember going to work out, and there was a girl, Diane, and I said to her, that's fake, right? And she goes, thank God you're saying that. That's exactly what I think. And we really bonded over that because you wouldn't dare say that out loud, right? That it was fake.
Especially 2 days after it happened.
I said it
the guy's still
as I was
nursing his
watching
wounds.
it. I was watching it going, this is not real. It doesn't look real. Nothing about the story seemed real. That's why I was very reluctant. You forced me to watch that documentary. I mean, that's an hour and a half I can't get back.
I wanted to watch the documentary because I knew that I would hate watching it. And somehow, some way, this thing will I feel like this is like, it's obviously not the OJ trial, but it's just going to keep going on and on and on.
Well, it's propaganda, babe.
That documentary, the Jussie Smollett Netflix documentary, is true blue propaganda.
Because what it does is...
it tries to raise a question.
Right. Like all these people on the internet, I'm just asking. It's just a question. Can't we ask? So it leads the witness, and i.e. the audience members, to doubt. And doubt sometimes is good enough for things to go away. And it's like all PR, perception. And I resented it. Because I think what he did, there's real incidents happening in the world that are very scary and awful for a lot of us for a lot of different reasons. And to make one up like that, by the way, the filmmakers who made the one that we really liked, Don't Fuck with Cats.
What made you think about that movie?
Because they're the same people who made this.
No, it isn't.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's the only reason why. And they made something, and somebody...
Are you sure they made Don't Fuck with Cats?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Listen, I am not going to suggest this for everybody, but if you want a really dark, sick, and I mean really dark and really sick, twisted documentary, I put this in my top 5 sickest, twisted crime docs ever. Don't Fuck with Cats, which is called Don't F with Cats, is way out there. This is not as good, not as compelling.
Nowhere near.
It is about another sick fuck. I think Jussie Smollett is a sick fuck. The one thing that I was discussing with Dean, who is the co-host part-time, sometime, every now and then, of the I Am Rapaport'S radio podcast, The Young Shooter, he said to me he was disappointed, and I was thinking the same thing, because at the iconic Jussie Smollett performance at the Troubadour, which although he had gotten potentially lynched and beaten up, he said the show must go on. And he did his concert at the Troubadour, and he said, although they didn't use it in the documentary, he said, "I am the gay Tupac."
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Because like, this is press, this is PR. And as sooner than later, the whole house of cards fell down. Anyway.
I think he did an interview also around that time with Robin Roberts.
Oh, yeah.
And how he was talking to her was so suspect to me. Even
Empire is the name of the show.
Empire. Yes. Her facial expressions didn't look like she even believed him when he was saying it. But this is a seemingly very narcissistic person who has a goal to be the activist.
Well, he said he's a gay Tupac.
Yeah. And he wants to be,
the gay Tupac.
I don't know, man. The subject makes me. This is why sometimes I'm like, I'm not really a professional at this, because I'm pissed now. Now I'm really mad. I don't know why that subject, and when that happened, made me so angry to my soul, because I think
it wouldn't go away.
No, and also too, it's a subject that it's not fair to play around with. And it's thrown around a lot. Racism is everywhere. It's like racism, and it keeps people in a certain place, right?
Yes.
It keeps society in a certain place and individuals in the side. And I can't stand it. When it happens, it happens. And it happens, you'll know, and it's real. But when you're faking it, it to me is the lowest form.
Yeah.
It incenses me.
I am by no means comparing Jussie Smollett, who I think is nuts. He admitted to being on drugs and having a drug problem. I am by no means comparing him to O.J. Simpson. But O.J. Simpson said that the killer was Luce, who killed Nicole Simpson and Ron Goldman. And Jussie Smollett, to this day, says the two Caucasians that beat him up, they're on the loose also. I don't know if there's any correlation between O.J. Simpson, that person, and the two people in Chicago that were out in the middle of the night, again, at 2:30, I believe it was 2:37 in the morning on the coldest night. I mean, you got to really, really be racist. I get you're racist. But you got to be really racist.
Why does it make sense?
2:30 in the morning, he's like,
There's no one on the streets of Chicago.
Like, if you're looking to be racist and potentially lynch somebody, like, that's not like peak hours of doing it. Like,
they scoped him out and waited for him. They knew that he made his little
he had a
rendezvous
propensity for subways late at night. And why not Uber it? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yes, exactly. That's what I did the morning of in the news. I computed all this very quickly in my head, and I thought, no.
It's a fun, frustrating watch on Netflix. I don't even know what the name of it. Just type in Juicy Jussie Smollett. Which brings us to the great. This is someone we love. Le Grand Dame.
Free at last, free at last. Le Grand Dame is free at last.
And you hear the sirens in the background because we're recording in New York City. I don't think that's Le Grand Dame being escorted back home. But after 6 months of hard time.
I can't even imagine. I saw a little clip of some fans waiting outside.
I'm surprised there wasn't more.
There was a camera. I don't think for the show, but I think she was getting some makeup done before she got let loose to go home. That's the word on the street, allegedly, that she was getting, fixed up a little bit before she left. But I saw a little clip. I think it was her in a car waiting.
That was her.
Yeah. I'm glad she's home.
Me too.
I'm glad.
Drunk driving is no joke. Based on everything we know, Le Grand Dame, Karen Huger, the great Le Grand Dame, she had bad counseling, had bad lawyers, bad advice. She tried to fight it instead of just taking a plea and maybe, a fine and maybe an ankle bracelet or just agreeing not to drive. Whatever. She fought the case and lost. Yeah. I fought the law and the law won.
Right.
The law won with Le Grand Dame. Do you think her and her husband, respectfully, the Black Bill Gates, their relationship is going to make it past this? I think they will.
I think so. And
Ray,
the Uncle Ben,
yes,
the Black Bill Gates.
She called him the Black Bill Gates.
Yes, I think that it will. I think you sent me a picture of Jen Shaw and her husband, and she was in jail. He went to visit her.
Her and Coach Shaw. They looked like they were just a regular. If you didn't look close, you'd like.
If you didn't notice her, a jumpsuit was sort of chic. It was a great tan color.
She looked great.
Yeah, she looked really good. I think that because where's he gonna go? Like what is he gonna do? He moves very slow from the couch to the kitchen. Where is that guy gonna go?
Right, and she knows his secrets. She might have did the time, but.
Oh, yeah. I think he had some tax issues that, or they early on in the first seasons, he wasn't doing well with the money, allegedly. But, of course, I think. What do you think? Do you think they'll?
I think they'll be okay.
Yeah.
I want them to be okay. As you know, we at the Rapaport Rally, we root, cheer, hope for nothing but the best from all of our housewives, especially someone like Le Grand Dame, the great Karen Huger, who just got out of prison. We're rooting for Jen Shaw, Coach Shaw, their families, just like we rooted for Teresa Giudice, Joe Giudice. Respectfully, is there anybody else in jail?
Nobody else in jail. No, I don't think so.
Is there anyone facing charges right now that we're forgetting about?
Not yet.
Right. Fortunately.
Yeah, not yet.
Fortunately. But Karen Huger's out, and it's just in the nick of time because the Real Housewives of Potomac put out their trailer. The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City put out their trailer.
I didn't see the Potomac one.
Oh, it's out.
Wow.
It's out. And they talk about Karen Huger, Le Grand Dame, respectfully.
Do you think they filmed at all, like her coming out? So, because she's going to return. I got to think she's going to return. I know their season's
Somebody
finished.
filmed something today.
Yeah.
I don't know who filmed what.
Right.
But even though they're about to start a new season, you definitely film when you're coming out of jail.
Right.
That's for something,
yes.
Whether it's your YouTube channel, whether it's, personal archives, the documentary, The Life and Times of Karen Le Grand Dame Huger. You don't know what. Listen, if you could have an hour and a half of Jussie Smollett.
Yes, this is true.
I will take
factual.
an hour and a half of The Life and Times.
Any day, any time. What she's learned after 4 DUIs.
No problem
her
with
healing journey, I would be interested. Far more interesting to me than Juicy Jussie and his whatever that was.
Yes. We also, I don't want to forget, we have to be respectful because we are on the cusp of the NFL about to start.
I'm happy about it.
Taylor and Travis and Taylor, have gotten engaged.
Congratulations.
Shout out to them. Shout out to Taylor Swift's soon-to-be mother-in-law, Donna Kels.
Yes.
Who, of course, it was reported
that she was
on my season of Traitors.
Yes.
I guess if it was reported, I won't confirm or deny. I know that it was reported.
Didn't they say everybody who's on the show?
I don't want to get caught up in none of that.
You're right. I'm not talking about
it. I signed some papers.
anything.
It was like, don't speak, like say this, but don't say that.
Not. We don't even. I don't even know why you brought it up.
Because it was reported that she was on Traitors. I can confirm that I did Traitors.
Right.
I can confirm that. We've spoken about that. I won't confirm or deny that anyone else was there.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say that it was also...
But you were there, so you...
But I'm not confirming or denying
I
shit.
I get that. Yeah.
Although, it was... It doesn't matter. Let's just move on.
I believe
Let's
they
keep it
announced
about Travis.
Yeah.
They're the
Congratulations
newlyweds.
to them. I'm very excited for a beautiful, gorgeous mine cut diamond that she has. I think it's going to be all the rage and the new trend.
Oh, what does that mean?
I don't know. I just read that it was mine cut. You could tell by the cutting of the stone is older way of cutting a diamond.
How much did they say he spent for that puppy?
I didn't see.
How do you get Taylor Swift a ring? Like, how do you even...
I don't know.
You know, he's got to be like, damn. I mean, he's got money, but he ain't got Taylor Swift money.
No, exactly. I don't think she would care.
Yeah, she wouldn't care.
No, like
because
what it would
nothing
be like,
you could buy her, she can't buy herself.
Right, exactly. This is not what she's in it for.
No.
Do you know she's written songs about this kind of love forever, and it's finally here? A guy that she didn't have to drag through, the streets of New York and break up with, or they break up with her, or she breaks up with them, and she writes a song about. She's met her man.
Do you think that this will stifle her creativity? Because her songs, based on what I know, like you just said, are all about love lost, breaking up.
Yeah.
She being the problem. Like, do you think that this will screw that up?
I think she's so creative and that her artistry is going to grow with her life. But this is a big growth for her. I mean, we watched her date countless guys and get rid of them, and then have her girl gang walk down the street together, in solidarity, right? And now I think she's met someone who I think they're a lot more alike than we probably thought.
No, I think that it's a good couple.
You've always thought so. I kind of doubted it. I thought she needed maybe somebody more sophisticated, but I think she is, in the most complimentary way, a simple girl.
Yes.
In terms of that.
Yes.
And so I think this is very exciting for her. And she'll, they'll get married. They'll have kids.
You think they're going to have kids like right away?
I think so.
Wow.
I think so.
Damn.
I think she will.
That's a lot.
I hope so.
That's a lot to deal with, man. If you're Taylor Swift and you're having a kid, I mean, there have been some famous people that have kids, but that's up
Beyonce's done it.
Yeah.
It's
a lot. It's a lot, but
and it will change a lot for her in terms of her career, I'm sure, and what she sings about, what she writes about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And then will her kid be a Swiftie?
I don't know.
I don't know how that works, because that Swiftie shit's real.
Oh, it's real. It's got, it's the ratings for the NFL have gone up because of her.
Oh, yeah. And this year, the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes and his wife and Travis, this is most likely the last hurrah for Travis Kelce. They were thinking he might have retired last year. Yeah, he's going to retire. I don't think he's announced it, but he's going to put every single thing he has because they got their asses kicked last year, and he didn't have a great season. And I think he's going to do everything that he can to try, like he would
get to the championships. That would be amazing if they went to the Super Bowl and they're engaged.
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
But I don't think it's going to happen. I am predicting that the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles will be back in the Super Bowl, unlike last year, whereas the Philadelphia Eagles, who trounced, and I don't say that happily, Patrick
Did you pick anybody for your fantasy football from Kansas City?
Did I pick anybody from my fantasy football from Kansas City? Not yet. I have another fantasy football draft coming up. Thank you for asking. Thank you for your concern.
I am concerned.
I will say this, and we don't deep dive into sports here. Their best wide receiver has got 6-game suspension. So they're going to have to, pull some magic tricks out. And like I said, Travis Kelce didn't look good last year. He's going to have to go back a couple of years in time if they want to compete for the big chip, the Super Bowl. But that would be sick. If Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes and them, they went to the Super Bowl and they won again, and that would be...
I know. Amazing.
It doesn't get any more fairy tale ending than that.
It would be. I'm going to root for that. I think it can happen.
You're rooting for that?
Yeah.
Fuck. Going from Kansas City to Miami. I wonder, is there a flight? There's got to be a direct flight from Kansas City to Miami.
I don't know.
There's
Kansas City. Oh, that's a major. It's a big hub. Yeah, sure there is.
To Miami, there's a flight everywhere.
Sure there is. Yeah.
The Real Housewives.
My favorite show in the world. I love it so much.
I hate to kick a dead orange, but the Real Housewives of Miami, man.
A rotten orange.
It is. It really
gives, man.
It gives.
Yeah.
And like I've said before, it's got the fashion, it's got the humor, it's got the hair, it's got the beauty, it's got the jewelry, it's got the private planes now that Stephanie's there. It's got the shade, and it's got the drink throwing. It really is.
It's great. It's so great. Let me tell you, these women, and it's not even that they're all really close, but the way they're grouped off actually works.
Grouped off is important.
Yes. Sometimes I don't like that on shows. It gets really toxic.
It works on this group.
But it really works for this group. The fact that they're little groups and they kind of shift a little. You see healing with Gertie and Martina's wife, which,
yes.
You see the healing, you see the fighting, but then it kind of switched. Adriana used to be friends with Martina. I don't know. I just love the show. I'm still holding out on Stephanie. And her, jet boo is what I call it. Her jet boo. Because boo, when you have to sit and make a list. I mean, her seating chart thing was so cringe. Like, I started to get mad. When I start feeling emotional, these shows make my brain turn off. But when I get emotionally angry on a show, because I don't get that involved with these types of shows, I think.
What do you mean,
wrong.
babe? We have a podcast about these types of shows.
No, I'm saying when I watch them, it shuts off a part of my brain. It's like relaxing. It's like eating jelly beans for me.
Yes,
it's amazing. I'm saying when I have a visceral, angry reaction.
Well, let's explain what is happening. They were in Spain. They were flying to Bahamas, and
No.
Yes, wasn't it Barbados?
No, they're in Sevilla, and
But
they're
they were going
Maribela. They're going from Sevilla, and it is a 22-minute flight. And she is...
Stephanie's a new cast member. She's got a lot of money, and will tell you. She'll show you.
Show you and tell you over and over again.
And then she'll tell you she doesn't, and she'll tell you she's not talking about it, but it's...
She keeps talking about it.
She came in there, the plane and
the outfits and I'm just not...
Good shit talker.
She is. She's
sweet.
I don't know if she's a good shit talker. I disagree.
She's a good shit talker.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay.
Listen, on this show, I wouldn't call them shit talkers. I think Marisol is one because she's under and she says things that are intelligent and like boom zingers. I think she is like a little chihuahua, a little barky kind of.
Yes.
I got money, bark, bark, bark. It's doing that. We're going to have to see some more things from her for me to like. Let's see why. Now I don't know. Stop me there because I'm going to say something. She doesn't talk to her sisters. I'd like to see a reunion of that. Show some humility, some kind of. I know she loves her husband and she calls and look at him. I love you so much and I'm under your wing. Yeah. But who is she?
I'll tell you who she is. We're not going to find out until the reunion and next season.
Season 2,
because
they
like
crack.
all great rookies,
they crack.
Every great rookie.
Okay.
Once they do the intel and the download, and the internet does what the internet does,
and it's starting to do it. By the way,
yes,
right.
Then we'll find out who she is. Now, like I said, we love a great antagonist, and she is a little bit of an antagonist. I just don't like how she came in there and thought she was Steph Curry. You're not the point guard. With these women have put down work.
She came in there like it's
this
her
is my show. Yeah,
and it's
your jet.
It's wild because Larsa is laying in the cut and letting her like they're real friends, right?
I guess.
I think.
I mean, Larsa
they made it
loves
seem
to
like she knows some rich people, right? So, but she's like standing back, like she wants that first row on the JetBlue. Like she won't get in there, and be like, no, chill. Like you're here. Like this is how this one is, and this is how this one is.
No,
and she's just letting her bark away, and
yes.
I just don't. I'm telling you, the scene with her sitting around holding court with the seating chart for her jet is ridiculous.
Yes.
It didn't even make fanfare for reality Housewives TV exciting to me. I was like, ew, cringe. No, thank you. Bye.
And then
Goodbye.
she finally said what everybody knew and thought and felt like she was going to say. Well, if she doesn't like it, she doesn't have to get on the plane. And it was like,
this is what this is about.
You could say this from the beginning.
Yeah, just say this. This is what this whole about. You got the plane, and you don't. And if you're nice to me, you can ride on it. Fuck out of here. I don't want to be on the bus. I'll take the bus.
And that's why I loved Alexia
Yes.
and Marisol. They
They're
were
my
like, we're
favorite.
taking ourselves out of this equation.
Yep.
We're not going to be told where to sit, where we can't sit.
Yes.
Sit. We're
All
not
the
going to be
rules, what to wear. You can't poop in
go
the
to the
bathroom.
bathroom. Can't go. It's 22 minutes. Anything could happen.
Yes.
You might have to go to the. You might think you don't have to go to the bed. You get up in the air and jet boo. I don't know.
Yeah,
And you're
just
gonna have
the
me
whole
sitting
thing
over
is
here.
pathetic and ridiculous, and it's just not a good look. And on the after show, when she's talking about it, she keeps Stephanie keeps trying to make it funny. Like she's like, people poop or don't poop, and a lot of people use toilet paper and they use too much toilet paper. You know how that works and it's just she's tanking, trying to save herself from looking nutso. Like, and she knows it on the after show.
Yes.
I think she's painting herself in a corner with that coming in with the, the woman with all the money. It's not.
I agree.
She's not the first person. By the way, it's so funny. On this episode, Marisol calls Richard Branson. FaceTimes Richard Branson. Okay, so you got money. Marisol knows somebody with probably just as much, if not more money.
Just as enough, if not more,
right,
babe.
so it's like...
If not more, is definitely...
Sure, but her flexing is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't be the thing on your business card, I'm rich, bitch. It's just not cool.
Yeah, I agree. And I just don't like her trying to, she's the number one. You're not the number one gal in the group. No. You are not the number one gal in the group. But I will tell you, as far as a twosome, that Marisol and Alexa, as a two-man weave.
They could have a spinoff.
They are good.
Yeah. And even when they argue with each other, it's funny. It's so funny.
Yeah, that's just a good cast. I mean, that is a cast that, has really, really impressed me and grown and improved. And that show, unlike some other shows where they start getting too toxic, Real Housewives of Miami is continuing to go up and not down.
Yes, it's true. They don't have... for instance, what we're dealing with on the OC.
Yes, Real Housewives of Orange County, respectfully, the OG of the whole thing.
And we had it on the new reboot of New York, where the cast gets so eager to make storylines.
Yes,
that they make things up, they embellish, they go to the press. We're not in that kind of drama here.
These girls are similar to Atlanta and Potomac, where their personalities themselves are just great.
Enough.
You don't need too much.
This is what casting is. You don't really need to fake it if it's there. You just don't.
Another storyline that was much discussed in these last few episodes is Lisa Hochstein, who has been accused and then just openly admitted to being with the group while they're filming and taking notes. And the women are like, how could you be doing that? You're betraying us. This is secretive. And I will tell you that as a reality TV expert and
recently, allegedly on a reality TV show,
I could totally understand why you'd want to try to keep notes and keep score and keep quotes, and this person said that, this person said this, while this person was saying this and the other person was saying another thing. Because with these women specifically, she's in the middle of the shitstorm already that she created, but it's just sort of to be able to bring it back later on.
In her defense, and I think probably how her brain works while going through this horrible divorce with Lenny, the lawyers have been throwing a lot at her that's probably out of her pay grade and suggested, hey, take notes on that. So she's just transferring that idea to the show.
Yes.
And I think the ladies...
It's like snitching.
Yes, well, we have incidents where Brittany on Salt Lake City,
she's recording
people, and I think that's an uncomfortable thing. You're taking notes, you're recording. What does it mean? How do I trust you? I think I'll ask you, how do you feel about if I was to begin to start to take notes with you? How would you feel?
That if you were going to take notes with me on our day-to-day,
I mean, we got into a little thing the other day and we were walking in the street and you said, and I said, no, I didn't say that. I said, and you said, no, you said it like, and if I had been taking notes, I could come back to you and say, no, actually.
Well, you know what I was thinking? Just to up it, let's keep it simple so you don't have to, is we could get ourselves 2 pairs of those Ray-Ban Meta glasses where you could.
Like, we can film each other. This is a great way for couples not to do the fighting. So fighting sucks in this way.
Hold on, you know what? Let's just go back to 6:07 p.m.
Right.
3 days
roll back
ago.
the tape.
And we just here, remember? And you're looking at each other like
it's
arguing.
It's an amazing idea. You know why? Because the most horrible thing, and I could see why you would do this in a intimate relationship with your friends. It's really not necessary. But
on a reality show,
I don't think so. Like, by the way, you're being recorded, so like
stuff doesn't make it into the show, and you could be like, I forgot when we were in Spain that said this, and we were on the bus ride that they never even used, and that's what I'm saying. I can understand why.
But with couples, the arguing is about needing to be right.
Babe, so is this.
I know, but you're right. That's true.
I'm just
saying.
Fair
point. But I just think, like, do you need to be that right with your friend? Like, to me, it doesn't seem like you can go like, yeah, you're right, and think differently. And like, what does it matter? Like, what is going to happen? Like, Larsa wanted Lisa to unfollow Marcus.
Yes.
So like, that's the heart of their problem.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with he said, she said. She just doesn't feel like she's a good friend. So like, proving herself right doesn't make her a good friend either. Oh, I just really taught myself. This is why therapy is good, when you talk things out. Because I don't need to be right with you.
No.
We just need to be kind to each other.
I like that energy. You could say, let's say that again. I don't need to be right to you.
I don't need to be right to you, but we just need to be kind to each other.
We just need to be kind to each other.
Say that, right. You say that. You fucking say that. But anyway, so I don't know how I feel about her writing things down, but it has legs, man. And they're mad about it. Everybody is mad about it.
And she just pops the phone up and she's like, yeah, I'm just jotting that down.
And Marisol's like, put the phone down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I could see where she feels back in the corner. She wants to have proof, but I don't think her writing down, like, it's her perspective. Like, if I wrote, Mike said this at dinner, he said the words, I got my phone out, and you'd be like, even if I wrote it down, you'd still be like, I did not say that. Right. I could write down anything.
Yeah, you'd be like, yeah, you misquoted me.
You heard it wrong, or you took it the wrong way, right?
Yeah, you didn't write the full sentence down. I said a bunch of shit. Your
shit is shorthand.
Yes.
Yes.
Anyway, Real Housewives of Miami is a great show and a great season, and Rapaport'S Reality, another great episode. And I want to make sure you guys subscribe, rate, review, and you could follow us. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Rapaport'S Reality to tell a friend about us. And we will be back next week like clockwork, dropping a new episode every single week. I'm out. Love you, babe.
Love you, babe.